U.S. citizens, a lot of them were just being locked up for racist reasons, and I kind of saw a lot of parallels to what was kind of coming out of the administration at the time.
And in the winter, sentence was stiff, froze to the bone. Summer was sunny, history funny to settle in. Was he right?
Not justifiable to lock up citizens who are basically just innocent, just want to have a better life for themselves. It's for somebody who has never heard of this whole event, or somebody who's not in that community, to kind of bring them in to like this minority identity, and to have these lessons, so they can not make these mistakes again.
Named are the leader who favored a nation after his own. Into the desert he pushed all the nips, he wasn't alone. Under the ocean, far from the sun, penny rabbit wondering, when will we ever become one? Must I suffer days to come? Shapeless and
Ultimately, I just wanted to portray the inhumanity of it, or the injustice. But then I realized that I can't write a bunch of sad songs. It's also debilitating to an extent, when you wallow in such misery and sorrow. I started to look for the resilience and of the people, and also love stories, and kind of tried to empathize with history in a way by kind of imagining like what love and loss and desire and all these like very universal themes would have been like back then. That they were just actual normal people. Some of them were kids, college kids. You had like adults, you had children in the camps, and it's not like they're all suffering all the time. They had lives and they got on with it. Part of it covers the making of the album and like of these camps and kind of talk about minority identity, but the other half is really about just identity in general, of being like, if you're not white, then it's like in America you have some kind of insecurity that kind of lives with you your entire life, and it's up to you to decide how to deal with that, or to find your place in society. By the time they're like voting, tax-paying adults, this is going to be a very different country. Change is really painful, for a lot of people, especially if you're older. And I think a lot of people think this country's moving too quickly, but it's the kind of thing, if you're a minority, it's not moving quick enough.